We're good? Yo, so
We're
before...
not good, but we're here. We're here and we're doing it.
Yeah, I'm fucking dying, legitimately.
sound like
I've been
shit.
dying for last week. But I want to say...
I meant to bring you fucking colostrum, dude. Would you have taken it if I brought it?
No.
Dude, that shit, I had a fever the other night. Popped that shit, woke up, felt
I know,
right as rain.
which is so frustrating to me.
Even if it's a placebo effect, it's still fucking still real.
You've been fine. Bro,
You wouldn't have taken it if I brought it?
No, what is it? Didn't I try it? Didn't I try it at the house when we were in Texas?
Oh no, that was
not
collagen. That was collagen.
Oh, that's collagen.
Yeah,
What's colostrum? It sounds like cum.
Do you even?
It sounds like,
close.
hey, bro, I'm just.
So you don't know what you don't know what colostrum is in any way, shape, or form. So like when your wife had one of your children, the first
the colostrum that comes out
the
the
first
nipple.
Initial tit milk is colostrum.
Yes.
Which is like.
You're drinking
Shut
that?
up, which is
Oh my
hyperbolically.
God, dude.
It's crazy, like full of vitamins and minerals and immunoglobulins and all this type of shit. And like it's like the new rage right now. And it comes in powdered form. I have goat colostrum. So I'll throw I'll just throw a scoop in my mouth and take it like a pill. I'll wash it down with water. It's not supposed to be enjoyable. It's kind of, it tastes like concentrated milk. And I fucking eat it. And dude, anytime I'm about to get sick, if I take that shit, I swear to God, I wake up feeling great, bro.
I will take it, but I'll probably vomit.
Fucking brought it.
I'll probably vomit.
You can get it with my code at heartandsoilsupplements.com. Nick Alex Comedy 10.
Is it Nick? What's the code?
Nick Alex Comedy 10. You get 10% off. I'm not even kidding. I will make no money off of this because my deal is ridiculous. But if you want to feel good, go honestly get it. I take the liver pills.
I'll use your code just to make you look good, so you can build it out with them.
Yeah, I can be like, let's do another promo.
I'll
People
tell
are buying.
everybody to do it. Yeah. Well, I was talking to somebody today who said, "Yo, it sucks that you guys can't talk about anything that's going. Like your life is in shambles and so much is going on, and you can't talk about any of it."
Yeah, our life is what's going on is so explicitly horrible that we can't talk about it because we'll incriminate ourselves.
Yeah, well, you can't. You
not
can't
incriminate
not
ourselves.
Incriminate. You just it's a battle of like.
We're at war right now, and we can't let our opposition know what we're up to because we risk losing the battle.
Bro, it's fucking. This last week has been.
What's going on with you? Well, you're in your new spot now, right? How long? How many days you been in your new spot?
No, so I haven't stayed in.
You haven't?
So listen.
Oh my God, bro.
So listen, bro.
This is why you're sick. The stress is wearing you out.
I've been staying on a couch downstairs in the basement.
Damn.
And because I'm trying to like be understanding of like, because it's just I feel brutal, bro. Because like Kaden will come out, Daddy, why are you staying in the basement? Like I know I should just go, but that jump, that leap of staying, I feel fucking.
Oh, that's
bad,
what's keeping you?
I feel bad.
You feel bad doing the leave.
Yeah, I feel like a fucking dirtbag.
Oh shit, dude! I didn't know that. All right, so have you had any type of talk with your kids about?
No, she doesn't want me to. Well, I don't want to say she doesn't want me to. We haven't. I even wrote her like a letter like today, like, hey, listen, like we gotta fucking, because I've been really just kind of just losing my mind.
Yeah,
waking up sick, taking a shower, like walking around the house like a zombie, going downstairs, watching my kids play video games. She's in the room, I'm downstairs, and then it's time for we eat dinner together. Okay, good night. I'm fucking
you eat
downstairs.
Dinner together in silence.
Silence.
Everybody's got headphones on.
Everybody's got headphones on.
Just watching a different show, disassociating from life completely.
Yeah,
Kevin. Okay.
I know, brother. I know.
Bro,
I'm not.
You have to.
I know.
Bro, you had so much time before you got the apartment that you can't wait any longer. You got to tell your kids that you and mommy are separating. I have a new place, you guys. And now that you have the place, it's almost good. You can be like, you're going to have your own room. I want you guys to come over and, decorate it and tell me what type of shit you want.
That's what I want to do. I'm just waiting.
You got to present it with good with the bad.
Yes. And I'm hoping that we can do that tomorrow.
And you can still ease into it. Like, you don't have to spend every night there. You could technically be like, I'm still going to come over. You can make it a point to have dinner there every night. Like, make it a familial thing. We still are a family. You still do things as a foursome.
I agree.
But you got to get out of there though,
Bro, I'm
because
dying.
you're just
Nikki, I'm dying.
Of course you are. You're divorced together.
I'm fucking.
It's undoable.
I'm dying.
Can't do it.
I'm dying.
You guys are walking on eggshells constantly.
I feel like, and then the stress of like work has been brutal because. So one of the days they were like, "Hey, there's San Diego fires," and I'm like, "Oh,
really?
Yeah, they're contained now." But this was the same day. Johnny and I kind of not got into it, but like we were like arguing about stuff. So I wasn't feeling good about that. I wasn't feeling good. Like, and Josh and I, we had a million things to do. Then we had the flyers. We were like, we got to get these flyers up. We got to get these San Diego numbers up. And then they were like, the fires. There's a fire in San Diego. And I'm like, and I'm thinking, I'm like, bro, if I don't do San Diego, if I don't get some money in, like, I'm fucked. Yeah. You know? So I'm like losing it. And I'm 103 fever. Like, literally like wanting to fucking kill myself. And at the same time, I'm like, hey, I got to step out because I'm getting a delivery to the apartment and like the mattress is in and whatever. So now I'm like freezing, stress in this jacket, dragging this mattress in. My God, bro. And my mom is blowing me up. Fucking, how are you feeling? Everything okay? And blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bro, it was one of the, I laid, the mattress had no sheets on it. I walked in.
Still wrapped in cellophane.
I just set up the printer and like I had made like a little office corner and I laid on the mattress and I just curled and I stared at the window, dude. I sat like this and I stared at the window for 20 minutes and I just went like this. And just,
That should be the logo for every man going through a divorce. It should be him curled up on a cellophane covered mattress.
Nikki, I lost my mind in that moment. I can hear my chest wheezing because of like the music. And so all I hear is, as I'm staring outside. Dude, I'm like, fuck. And that was the same day that I had to go to the city to go work with Greg. God, bro. So I'm on the phone with Johnny, I'm really sick, dude. Like, but if I cancel,
it's over. It fucks the whole shoot up.
It fucks the whole shoot up because they're not going to just find another comedian. Yeah. So I tell Greg, I go, yo, I'm really sick. Yeah. And I have no voice. I don't care, he says. And I'm like, fuck. Yeah. So I'm like, okay. So I drive over to the city because I was going to Uber it, but I just couldn't. I couldn't feel comfortable and like I was so sick. Yeah. Then I get there, bro. I'm like dressed up in this suit. I park down the block. I get there, the restaurant's closed. It's freezing. It's like negative fucking degrees outside and the restaurant's closed and I'm on the phone with Greg. I'm like, no one's here. And I'm shivering. I'm outside. It's like, and all I kept thinking about was like, bro, this is a day from fucking hell. And then we get inside and we're just sitting there for hours, bro. Hours. They're running shit over and over and over and over because it's one take.
Oh, yeah, with him walking.
You got to get it perfect.
Yeah.
It's one take. So they're doing it over and I'm just sitting there drinking tequila, bro.
Is that because the scene in Goodfellas was one take?
It was one take. It was one take. So they had to do it in one take. And I remember a few times I was like, man, maybe not one take. You know, maybe we got to...
That final moment is maybe cut two.
Maybe we just cut it. Maybe we just cut it.
Oh my
you know?
God, that's brutal, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's been a rough week. And obviously we need to get back on the road because I think when we are on the road,
I've literally like lost my identity as a human being in this time. I haven't done comedy this infrequently since I was 24 years old. I don't know who I am right now, and I don't even believe in my ability to do stand-up anymore once I get on stage.
Well, that's why I told her. I said, bro, this week, starting Monday, like, even though it's just going to be like Monday or Tuesday, like, I'm like, I gotta be in my zone.
Also, I hate to bring this up, but like, the world kind of knows you're no longer married.
You got to start right.
So what are you going to do with your act?
I'm just sort of switching shit. You're going to switch shit up.
You're going to talk about shit in the past tense? Or?
No, a lot of those stories, because a lot of those stories you can still tell doesn't necessarily mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they're all stories that still happen, whether or not
they still happen, exactly. You know what I mean? So regardless, it really doesn't matter. It's just how you present it. And that's what I'm focused on, is figuring out.
I just wonder if people are going to come to the show like waiting to get a nugget and they're going to be like, God damn, we still don't know if they're together
because I still haven't openly, like, people are still in my comments, like, I have no idea.
Yeah, you haven't posted anything. That's
no, I don't.
Enough.
Right. People are just.
Did you share the Una thing?
No.
You didn't share it?
No. Because
even then you could be like, I'm playing a character.
Yeah, you're playing a character.
Yeah.
It's a character. Yeah. I didn't share it because I didn't want her to get upset.
Yeah, I get you.
You know, I wasn't trying to like.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to rock the boat, bro.
I know. We're just trying to cause the least amount of damage possible.
Yeah, and the thing is, I really
to our
am
kids,
like,
really.
Yes, and the thing is, like, even as like, I think it's almost worse when you have that attitude of like trying to like do what's best for you, but also everyone else. Because it's easier for the guys who are just like, I don't give a fuck.
Well, it's easier to be a piece of shit,
right?
For sure,
and just be like, I don't know
if it's better for anybody.
No, it's not better for anyone. But I'm just saying, it's like it's definitely easier for.
You're prolonging the inevitable moment you need to have, and it's probably the more time you exist in that toxic ass household around your kids is probably the more damage that's being done.
Yeah,
and they're also just confused as hell.
Confused.
Damn, bro. What do you think? Do you remember? What do you think the biggest mistake you've ever made with your kids is? Do you remember fucking up at all when like they were younger, dropping them on their head? Anything?
What?
What's like the thing that keeps you up in there? But on his own, or did you push him?
On his own? No, I push him. Tripped him. Jesus Christ! Yeah, I just tossed him. No,
How did he fall down?
It was he was a toddler. He was crawling, and I forgot that the basement door was cracked open, and I would let him. So early in the morning, like he keep me up all night. So like on the days I was off, I'd watch him, and him and KJ were a nightmare. So KJ was easy because at the time I could just sit him down, give him some fucking milk. He watched TV, and it was all good. But Caden, he needed to move. He went all over the place. So I would lock all the cabinets up, whatever, and I'd sit on the couch and I'd try to just get some rest. Just for a second. Yeah. Put my foot up, close my eyes.
Oh no,
dude! I wake up to fucking. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, and I shoot up, dude. I look over, I open the fucking door, and he's down there like that. Like this. And I'm like, oh my God. And I run downstairs, bro, and I pick him up.
Checking for blood.
And I'm like, I'm treating him like a football, dude. Yeah. I'm like, I'm touching his head. I'm like, is there any blood? And he was fine.
He stopped crying pretty quickly?
Yeah, but then I was like nervous because I'm like, what about concussion? I don't know what happened to his head. Nothing.
You got to dilate his pupils.
So I'm like holding him, and I'm like looking, I'm like, are you all right? Like he's going to throw back to me. He's a fucking baby, dude. He's like fucking 2 years old. And I'm like fucking.
Oh, 2?
Well,
a little more sturdy.
Yeah.
And like a fucking 6-month-old.
No,
he was crawling it too. He had to be younger.
No. So he was younger then.
Probably a year, maybe. Bro, my kid was.
I don't even know ananymore. These kids are so old. Yeah. After a certain time, you forget. Like people ask me, like, when did you start walking? I'm like,
I do remember this though. My kid, he was literally home for a day, and he was in the hospital for 7 because he came prematurely. And he had crazy jaundice. The kid was the color of a highlighter. He was bright yellow.
Yeah.
And so when I brought him home, they were like, continue to like try to get him in the sun. It'll break down the bilirubin or whatever. So I was like, I would take him and I would try to hold him up against the window pane to let the sun blast on him. And we had a live cactus on the windowsill. And I held him by the window and I just dragged his hand across a fucking cactus, dude. And I picked his hand up and it was riddled with all the thorns. And I was like,
was he crying?
Didn't make a noise, but I was like, he's gonna get infected. We take him to the hospital. You gotta amputate his hand. What do we have to do? This is a fucking nightmare, dude. And I was panicking. My ex was like, just fucking calm the fuck down. And then we sat there for like an hour, just individually plucking
them out.
Hundreds of these things out of his 2-day-old hand.
Dude, and that's so funny because what's so funny, bro? We posted that video of my mom, and I was so worried about it.
Yeah.
And she responded, I guess because we're good now, and like we're like,
you're in a good place.
We're in an okay place. She was like, oh, papi. She's like, I saw your video. You're so stupid. She goes, you're so stupid. And what's even crazier is the amount of parents of women in the DMs who were like, I do that too, hilarious. And bro, go look at those comments.
Really?
Nikki. So
are we being dramatic? Maybe it's not a big deal.
No. I was like, you guys, and because those parents were like, oh, I do that too. Wow, actually, it does sound like child abuse. Like, this is terrible. Yes,
everybody.
Bro.
I think everybody's mother has just been passing down that trauma, and nobody's realized that it's a wild.
Because I told you I did it. I tried, and
Yeah.
it was Nikita who yelled at me.
You need
know
an
what I
outside
mean?
perspective to be like,
Yeah.
you're fucking bugging, dude.
Yes, because I would have done it. I would have been like,
Yeah.
I'm dead now.
Let me see what all the fuss is about with my
Resuscitate.
mother doing it. Oh shit, there is a high that you get from making
Wow,
your kid
you
worry about you
love
dying.
me. You love me. Oh, dude, what
I
a
get it,
fucking
dude.
shit
Like
show.
it's like, let me see what my kid, how much does my kid really? Because they at 2 years old they can't really tell you how much they love you. So let me pretend to be gone in front of them and see if they care at all.
They just fucking lose their fucking mind.
I'll do it in front of my dog. I think that's what white people do. We do it in front of our animals.
And they're
to
like,
see if they'll. Oh, you care, buddy. You care so much.
Oh, come
Yeah.
here, you little fuck. I used to do that shit with Max all the time. I go, and he'd be like,
Does he care? Will he protect me? Yeah. Or you pretend you tell your friend to come in and pretend to do a home invasion.
Yeah,
and see if he protects you. How loyal is my dog really?
yeah, I know. Come in. He just fucking, he doesn't do a motherfucking thing.
You know what my son did also this for the first time this week? He got the stomach bug and like actually threw up for the first time in his life, like outside of spitting up
I
when
have
you're
a
a
good story
baby.
about that too, guys. Yeah.
And I didn't. It's wild when a toddler throws up for the first time because they don't know
what's
what the
happening.
feeling of nausea is, and they don't
they're like-
take the appropriate steps to like wherever they are. It just
That's it.
happens and
That's
it
it.
explodes everywhere.
it's like,
covered the living
what?
room. Yeah, covered the living room in puke. And he did it a couple more times in the day. And then when it was time to go to bed, I laid in bed with him just because I was worried about him like puking while he slept
He
and
just looks at you.
suffocating in it. And I had a pot with us just in case like shit started to go down. So in the middle of the night, I hear him. And I wake up and he threw up all over him and me and the bed. And I grab him and I put him in the middle of the room near the pot, dude. And it's pitch black. And I walk over to flick the switch on. I turn around. He's slipped in the puke. He's laying in it and he's rubbing his eyes because he's so tired. And he's just rubbing puke into his fucking eyes, bro. It was an insane scene. But I never even thought that was going to be a thing that went down. Like a toddler learning
Yeah.
what throw up is for
dude,
the first time.
Bro, my son, the KJ, so he was violently vomiting during this. We were all sick. Violently.
This
bro.
recently?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was throwing up so hard that he had a black eye. He busted a whole blood vessel. So his whole eye was black. And he had like small little red dots here from pushing, from like just crazy vomiting. So when Nikita had to take him to the doctor, and I'm like, they're gonna... They think I snuff him, bro.
Yeah.
So she took him and they asked about it. They were like, oh, like, like what happened here? And she was like, but luckily he had saw the like red dots.
Yeah.
So he like let it go. But I was like, yo, I guarantee you if I took him,
You think so?
I think he would have been
Is it
like,
a white doctor?
yeah, he would have
Yeah.
been like,
Gotta
oh,
go to
is
a
that
doctor.
daddy?
You gotta go to a doctor of light skin to not get.
Does daddy do that to you? Huh? Ever? You ever?
He's been in here before. He wears a lot of jewelry.
Is it daddy with the watch and the chain? Does he
my
do
God,
that
bro.
thing?
You really think so?
I don't know.
But that was a thought you had. Like that's a thought I never would have had in my life.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, he's gonna think I snuck.
I
my
could
kid.
not. I could knock my kid out, take him to the doctor, and be like, "Nobody's gonna question this."
You just throw him down the stairs.
He's only 5'5".
His shit
He's a
split
small
open.
guy.
It's like,
He's
what
like-
happened to him?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, I don't know. He fell into a
A
spatula.
goat got to him.
We have a bunch of goats outside,
Yeah.
and it rammed them. It rammed them.
They rammed him hard.
They were ramming each other. Fucking idiots.
that
these two
checks out.
kids.
Definitely not you.
And the thing is, I've had so much blood in my mucus, dude.
Have you?
Yeah, bro, like a lot.
Did you tell the doctor about that?
KJ has too.
So I've been coughing and I can like taste blood a little bit, but I think that's normal when you cough. It's like aspirating or whatever. But
Well, you
seeing blood,
bro, a lot.
and they're not worried. He didn't say go get checked out
No, because it's all fucked up. It's all like dry and fucked.
in your lungs though. They're supposed
Your
to be.
chest, yeah. Bro, it's happened before a ton. Bro, I was fucked, Nick.
He's really not concerned about blood in your lungs. I thought that's like one of the worst things you could see.
Not blood in your lungs. I think it's
In
like
the
in
nose,
your,
I get it. I
Yeah,
get.
I
But
don't- well, it's not my nose because when I'm coughing,
Yeah.
it's coming up.
Yeah.
And so it's from here, esophagus, somewhere. I don't know.
bro,
Yeah, it was bad, bro. It was bad. I was literally,
God, I feel
I
like
was
shouldn't even be near
coughing
you
up
right now.
chunks of like mucus that were like thick, dude. Like, with
I'm
just,
about to gag. I hate this.
with just blood in.
I'm sorry. I don't know why it's fucking me up. Bloody mucus, dude.
Dude. The mouth is getting watery.
My eyes are watering. Oh. I can't. Have you? And I can't believe you haven't gone to the doctor once. You just keep radioing in the doctor you have a connection with. No way. All right, show it to the camera. Stick your tongue out. If I have to gag, everybody does. Bro, is it bloody? No, this is just blood. Okay, nice. All right, he's healing.
I was hoping it was going to be blood.
Bro, that is the first time I've seen you go into a bathroom since we've started recording these episodes.
Yeah,
it takes 2 hours to get here. We're here for 2 hours, and then it's a 2-hour drive home. You haven't peed? Do you pee at all?
Yeah, I peed.
How many times a day you pee? For real, bro.
All right.
How have I never... Do you pee every time you get here, and you're just beating me here every time?
No. I've never peed here.
What about in the old spot?
The old spot, I've peed in there a couple times.
Bro, I've peed in there dozens.
You drink a lot of water. I'm not hydrated.
But I don't drink that. You drink that? Do you drink... Like, what do you drink?
You know, we were on the road together for a year. You know how much water I drink, cocksucker.
You would tell me...
But when you would tell me, you have one bottle of water in 5 days.
You do, but I thought we were on the road and we're buying it. When you're home, you got available filtered water.
Well, this week specifically, I've drank
How many times a day do you
water.
pee? I gotta know.
3.
What?
Yeah, 3, 4.
Bro,
maybe?
I pee 3 times in the final hour preceding going to bed.
Yeah, nah.
Just out of like paranoia. 3 a day, bro. I'm peeing 15 times a day. Man.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe I have a problem. You've got a tumor in your lung. I've got one in my prostate. We need to figure this out. Holy shit, dude. 3 a day? Bro, how many leave a comment. How many times a day are you guys peeing? And
well, I
who
think
has a problem here?
I think no, it's me. Obviously, I'm not
hydrated. Is your pee
hydrated.
the color of fucking...
Yeah, it's cyanide. That shit comes out like that shit comes out like
it's melted chocolate. It's
just radioactive, bro. It just comes out. It burns. It's like lime green. Like that.
And you don't think that I should drink more water?
I do. Every time I pee, I'm like, oh, I gotta drink more water, and then I go and start working.
And then I take a hit of my vape and I sit back down.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
I gotta get more water.
It's crazy to me.
Yeah, I definitely got to drink more water for sure.
What's your stool frequency like?
I shit twice a day.
Twice a day?
Once or twice a day. Every morning I shit, yeah.
What's the...
It's a good shit.
Solid, logged up, float, sink?
Now that I'm sick, when I'm sick, it's not. I'm constipated. It's tough. Constipated. Yeah, because all the meds I'm taking. That shit's terrible for you.
NyQuil and shit?
Tamiflu.
Bro, I was really sick like a few months ago. And this chick convinced me to take it, and I like
Tamiflu.
Yeah, and I only took half the packet because I looked at the ingredients, and I'm like, "Fucking kill me!" Dude, 3 different types of dye. Why? It's medicine. Nobody needs this shit to look cool. It doesn't need to be tie-dyed and appealing. I'm a fucking grown man.
It looks like a bumblebee. It doesn't even look appealing. It looks like radioactive, dude. It looks fucked up.
And just like let it look like shit. We all know what the purpose is here. Get the dye out. Just let it be gross. We can handle it. I'll pour maple syrup in it if I need to. Get this shit out of here.
Bro,
and I took it and I regretted it immediately because it like barely did anything.
No, it's helped me.
Did it?
It's changed.
Well, then my colostrum came in the mail and that shit changed my entire cell makeup.
Yeah, I'm not gonna finish it.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna take the last one tonight, which will be 4.
I should have brought the colostrum.
No, it'll be 6 actually tonight. And
taking 6 packets.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be 10. Not 6 packets. 6. There'll be 6 pills tonight. You should go
to a nice little boutique grocery store that sells whole coconuts. You suck down the coconut water from the coconut. Super hydrating, full of electrolytes, magnesium.
Me trying to cut open a coconut would be the most hysterical thing in the world. You have to see me,
bro. It's crazy. I have a whole system. I have a coconut opening straw. It's a metal straw that's completely fucked up. So the coconut's peeled and it's soft, and it's like so it's
so it's already
shell.
soft. Okay.
So I jam it in there and then I layer a towel.
How do you get a soft coconut? You order it like that?
I get them at the grocery store. Like I'm gonna get them at Mom's on the way home.
Oh, okay, and they're just soft already.
So this one's peeled. Yeah. So the shell that's exposed is soft. So I jam the straw in there a little bit, and then I lay like a thick towel down that I folded up on the counter, and I turn it over, and I fucking slam the coconut with the straw in it onto the counter to pierce it through, and then I go like this to widen the hole, and then I take my fat straw that I drink out of and I put it in there and I suck it down.
So that metal thing is fucking
The opener is demolished, absolutely.
But it still
annihilated.
works.
But it would be. I fucked it up so much that it's now like a
sharp.
dagger. Yeah, and you could use it as a shiv. I use it to stab coconuts, and I do it, and I make my son drink them all the time.
You're such
and I
a
drink them all the
fucking
time.
animal, dude. That's
I'm literally,
hilarious.
I don't fend for my own food, but I work harder than anybody in the modern era.
I go to
does.
mom's, I get my coconut, and I bash that
Other
bitch
than
in
Liver
there.
King, yeah, I'm as close to to hunting my own shit and gathering as anybody else.
Have you met this guy? Have you spoke to this guy from Heart and Soil or not?
Paul Saladino?
Yeah.
No, just
No.
talk to like his,
His
minions.
reps and shit?
Yeah.
His
Just one
minions.
chick, really. But man. Have you been following the inauguration and shit at all? Did you
Bro,
see?
I've been too sick and too like.
I mean, you've seen Elon Musk do the Nazi
is
salute, unfortunately. Yeah, it's
what
crazy.
the fuck?
It's
Because
like
there's
not-
because when someone said it to me, they said
There's
he
no-
did-
you
did-
can't
did you see
argue.
the Nazi suit? And I was like, at first I said not seeing it. I was like, he did a fucking.
Oh, he held
Nazi
his
suit.
arm up
I'm
in
like,
a manner.
stop.
Everybody does
You
it,
guys
yeah.
are fucking retarded.
No.
But then I was like, and it wasn't even that motherfucker said.
He did it so aggressively
Yo.
that it's like indefensible.
You can't. And then tried to say it was. If I would have loved them to say like, oh no, his team to come out. Listen, he's retarded, and
He is retarded.
He is retarded.
He's fully
doesn't know-
autistic and-
but but their answer was it wasn't. It was the Roman salute, and it's like what?
That's also a lie.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, whatever. It was a salute, whether you want to classify it as Roman or Nazi.
Roman
it
or
was fucked
Nazi,
up.
it's the same thing, bro.
And it's so.
I
But
couldn't.
he
believe
is
that.
retarded, and like
He is.
if you look at all of what
did you
he
see his
did-
father's interview?
His father's interview? No. But bro, if you look at all of everything he did leading up to that moment, him celebrating, getting up to the
Yes,
stand, he's
he's-
dancing around like the way a kid with Down syndrome would dance
Dude,
around
he's
at recess.
retarded, yes.
He's fucked up, bro. So it's hard. So I don't think he's like, yes, this is me saluting the Nazis.
I think he's just
He
retarded.
did a Nazi salute, but I don't think he
No,
is
I
a
think
Nazi.
he's just retarded.
He is fully retarded, and you can't do that during Trump's inauguration. Who's a dude who's been
And
accused
Trump,
of being a Nazi
what do you
for
think Trump?
fucking
What
a
do you
decade?
think? I really hope Trump was like fucking idiot. Like what-
Yeah, I'm like surprised that he didn't like remove him or anything because he's just creating,
But he's
crazy
giving him so
turmoil.
much money.
And he's completely manipulating Twitter and all this other
Yeah.
stuff. Dude, all of Twitter right now is Republican people clipping up like AOC and Kamala and all these other people. Like at a certain point in their speeches, they all did this at a certain some point. So there's just hundreds of screenshots of all
them.
these people just doing this. And it's Elon being like, oh, these people didn't do it? They're not in trouble, but I am.
Oh my
Bro,
God,
you can
dude.
get us doing this at any point in the
Look,
thing.
just like this.
Listen,
right now.
I'm not even trying. I'm really not trying to take a side in the
No,
political
well,
realm.
no, he's retarded.
But it was an undeniably horrific move for you to
Oh man,
fully pound your chest and then heil. Like, come on,
dude,
bro, be better.
with such aggression.
Such aggression,
He
yeah.
slapped it and he went. Did you hear him? He went.
Yeah.
And I
he
was
did
like,
it again,
oh.
then he turned around and doubled down.
But it was the that
Yeah.
really took me out. I was like,
It was the grunt of
Yeah.
white power behind it. Yeah.
and I was like, Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
dude.
it was a tough look, dude.
Dude, I watched that and I was like, oh
Yeah.
my God.
But it's also like, dude, did you see the video of Trump signing the executive order to release all the shit on the JFK assassination? And
No, I saw them. I saw his.
it's kind of the most boss shit of all
does he-
time,
what
bro.
does he say?
He signs the executive order to release all the details on the John F. Kennedy assassination. He looks at the pen for a beat and then hands it to like his security guard and goes, "Give that to RFK Jr." And then just continues about his business. Like, give him the pen that's gonna fucking out all
And
the
the
secrecy
things-
behind his uncle's fucking murder to keep as like in frame and put in his home. It's just
and RFK's like, thank you so
whether
much,
you were
Trump."
into Trump or into Kamala, you have to admit this presidency is far more entertaining than anything that would have been going on.
This whole world is falling. And the whole thing, my life was falling apart as the world was falling apart. So I was kind of like, yeah, we're all in the same.
Both of
boat.
our lives were spiraling while the left was in office. Now the right's in office, and it's continuing. So I don't know really who I'm
Dude,
into anymore.
it's so crazy because when you're going through like
The only thing I like for certainty is that RFK is getting rid of the fucking
Yes.
artificial coloring and
Yes,
all
the
of the
red
entire food
dyes.
supply. And that's really the only thing I can say that I'm into.
And he's putting cane sugar back into Coke.
Yeah, and he's trying to get rid of the high fructose corn syrup, which is literally the leading cause for like diabetes among the entire
if they
population.
put cane sugar back in
obesity.
Coke, your boy drinking Coke.
First of all, let's not pretend like you stopped.
I did.
You might have chilled. Bro,
I very rarely drink Coke, bro.
you were sucking it down. When we were with Josh was like,
yeah. Josh
your
had
gateway
yeah.
back into soda because he was getting a soda at every meal.
Because he's a fellow poor.
and then you look at the waitress.
He's like a fellow poor who's like, I'll take some Coke. And I'm like, I'll take a Coke.
Well, if you're going to have it, it's like I'm drinking it, so I might as well have one, yeah. But we started going like, bro, at one point we were driving 50 minutes to go to a True Food kitchen to make sure we were getting organic food. And then you were like, hit me with a fucking Coca-Cola, though. Might as well have just went to Taco Bell.
I know, dude. I know.
No, but you were offsetting it with the good stuff.
I honestly, I just haven't been eating lately.
I feel like I'm so stressed that I'm not eating.
I haven't
losing weight
eaten,
and I want to kill myself.
And because I've been so sick, I haven't worked out, which has made me feel even worse. Yeah. I just got it.
So the day after I went to bed that night fully with a fever and chills and body aches.
Yeah.
And I took that colostrum. I woke up feeling pretty good. And at that point, I had been inside for like I was freaking out about the thing with not being able to post a clip, and then just feeling like shit. And I had been inside for so long, and I went on a hike to a state park in the snow. It was the day where it was 7 degrees out, and I was like, I gotta be outside, dude. And I went on like a 2-mile hike to this waterfall that was by my house at a state park. It was gorgeous. And it made me feel so much better, dude. Being outside is so important.
I know, but
bro.
you're like in the wilderness. Like if I go outside, it's like a deli and the corner.
No, you got to drive somewhere. You got to go. But there's like preserves and shit on Long Island.
Well, yeah, but not by me. What the fuck?
I drove 15 minutes. And granted, you're not going to find what I find around me. But there's like duck ponds and shit on Long Island.
Just go around, watch a bunch of geese that are just standing on ice, shitting on the ice. Fuck, there's nothing fucking am I gonna look at?
Better than being in your basement.
What's
on
up,
your couch.
geese?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk around there depressed and cold, shivering.
Even like concrete jungle sunlight still makes you feel better than being inside under fluorescent lights. I'm telling you, bro, it kills you slowly.
It does kill you slowly.
Nick,
dude. I had the TV on, staring at the television.
That's another thing, bro.
But not taking in anything.
No, it's just disassociation. Dude, bro,
I'm just like the.
I've been doing it so much, dude. Like I find myself being more addicted to my phone than ever. Like I really can't control myself. And it's not because of like what's on my phone is so engrossing. Right. It's because my life is so tragic right now that I'm trying to distract. I'm trying to disassociate from my reality, and the phone makes it so easy. But the better way to do that is to like go to nature and disassociate there and like align your energy with the fucking earth, as gay as that sounds. But the shit is real, dude. You feel so much better. It's undeniable. You should just come up. You should just come up one day, maybe chill, sleep over.
Bro, it's fucking. I'm like.
It's really nice up there, man. It sucks that it's like.
When I get really depressed, I think about you, and I'm like, at least he's also depressed like me.
Yeah, I think about you too. If you were like happily married and just like also getting pinky rings and filming footage onto the Greg Unit Productions, I'd be like, God damn, dude, he's gonna forget all about me. We're trauma bonding. We're trauma bonding right now. I'm hoping it makes us Lee's forever inseparable.
So funny. He sent that text message about fucking Ralph, and I'm like, Lee, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, dude, like, way to make it worse. Way to pile on.
Lee,
hey guys, in case your life wasn't worse, there's another brown guy who's also in this game thriving.
He's thriving. He has long hair now. He's fucking thriving.
Dude, his thick, lustrous hair. This podcast getting a ton of views,
and we're just fucking here.
How long we been going, Nicky?
Dude.
So far, you guys are at
probably like 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Yeah, 34 minutes.
30 minutes. All right, you want to smoke and switch over to the Patreon?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you think that's yes. Yeah. Let's do that. So we're smoking.
So we'll make an announcement. We'll make it clear for the people. Okay. The Patreon has existed video only, same podcast that was available to the public via audio.
Yes.
We're now releasing the first half of the podcast on YouTube for free, audio as well. But then the second half, audio and video, will only be available exclusive on Patreon. It's just what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's what we're doing.
Eat my dick.
Shout out to all the people who supported us on
Yes.
Patreon already. Nothing needs to change for you. In fact, you're getting even more exclusive
more.
content
Yes.
now
Yes.
for the price that you were grandfathered in at.
Yes.
Not that we're changing the prices or anything, but that's what it is right now to make it clear for the people. And yeah, drop a rating and review. Let's go to the podcast and talk some real to the Patreon and talk some real shit.
Some real shit that's hidden.
Yeah.
Peace.
Behind the paywall.